Hello.
How are you doing?
Good. I achieved something that I didn't think I was going to be able to. But I did, and I'm very proud.
That's good. I'm just relaxing. I got the audio done for the video yesterday, but I'm probably won't start editing it until this weekend.
Yeah.
And I'll probably have to redo audio anyways because that's how these things go.
Oh yeah, I was scan collecting yesterday. I forgot how much I fucking hate scan collecting.
So I don't think this matters to you, but apparently Manga Dex got hit with a bunch of DMCA claims, so a lot of manga on Manga Dex isn't up anymore.
Yeah, I don't use manga decks.
Yeah. I just found it funny that apparently all know that people were just like losing their mind because that shit just they just got DMCA today.
It's like my free media.
No, I'm gonna have to pay for my content.
I have a program where I literally just like download manga chapters as PDFs and then mine forever.
Probably a good idea if you don't want to pay for it.
Yeah. It's free and it's the smart thing to do.
Yeah, God forbid, God forbid you put money into the industry or anything like that.
I have the
Yeah,
last
I'm not
C4
paying
frozen.
for
There's
5
nothing
chapters
showing
for
up on
like
the sensor
$40.
now.
Fuck off.
Good work, Raiden.
You're way ahead of me,
How much
kid.
it fucking
I
costs?
still have one to go.
It's
How's
not
your
cheap.
bomb, Peter?
It's a bomb, all
It's
right.
like fucking 15
Sealed
bucks for a
C4
fucking
and huge
manga book
quantities.
over here.
You think there's
And
another
that's for
one
like the
in Shell
expensive ones.
1?
Some ones are like
For sure.
10 bucks.
If I
Somewhere
wanted
at the bottom of Strut
to
A.
invest in a
Why are you
series,
so
like God
certain?
forbid, like
If
fucking
this bottom
One
section
Piece,
of the strut
I'm
is
looking at
demolished,
over a
Shell
grand.
2 will be well on its way
Easy.
to
Okay, well,
destruction.
to be
mean
fair,
that
for
Shell
One Piece,
2
you can just
will
get a
actually
Viz-Media account
Not
and the whole
immediately.
thing online
There'll
for
still
like
be
5
5
bucks a
struts
month.
left. But if Shell 1
Or I
loses a
could
strut
just
at the same time,
also
it'll
download
be a
this
very
PDFs and
different
have it
story.
forever for free.
The big shell's structural integrity depends on
Yeah,
a
but
very
so then,
exact
like,
balance.
I mean,
If
yeah,
both
but then the
shells
industry
lose a
doesn't make
strut
any
each,
money.
the whole structure will
The
tear
industry
itself
makes
apart
money.
under its own
The
weight.
industry makes
What do
money
we do?
regardless.
I
They
have a
make more
sensor that can
money
locate even
from
those separate
advertising than they do
C4s.
from the
It makes
actual
combined
sale.
use of a neutron scintillator and a hydrogen bomb detector.
You brought that
I'm
stuff
gonna
with you?
need
Of
you
course,
to think
I
about what
made the
you just said.
calibrations while I was in the pantry.
Does it work?
No,
I just tested it. and
it's not the
definitely
mangaka who gets all that money.
But
It's the
best I can
website,
do is a
and they
sound
get most
wave,
of their
not the
ad
radar.
revenue. They get
The
most of their revenue
website,
from
The
ads
shorter the interval between
and
beacons,
advertising.
the closer the target.
I get
so
you.
you're telling
There's
me
Regardless
another
of
one in
if
that
people
pantry
buy shit,
You
as
can
long
go
as they
back and
get
get it.
eyes on the side, they
It's
get
all
money.
yours, Raiden.
I'm going to study
so
it some
you
more. See if
think
the
How do you
freezing
think all
that
point
the
those? How do you?
majority of
How do you think?
media is
How do you think? How do you think all those?
Okay.
How do you
I'll
think
stand
all of
by until
those
you radio in.
clickbaity news sites get all their money? It's eyes,
Yes,
and then they make
but
more.
they
They
don't,
make
they
more. They
don't
also
sell
make
the product.
yes. They also make more money from selling merchandise of that product, not the product itself.
I'm pretty sure the merchandising rights don't go to the manga people who actually translate it. I'm pretty sure, like, give
Yeah,
Viz,
yeah,
for
yeah,
example. I don't
yeah,
think
yeah,
Viz-
yeah. They do. They get a bigger cut than the mangaka who sells it because
So
it's
if I look up right now,
yes,
does Viz?
because it's from their website. You're buying from their website, and they give a portion of the
Okay.
royalties.
So you're talking about the shit on their website. So again, the product they're selling. But if I go to like a fucking do you guys have a hot topic in fucking Australia?
No.
Okay, well you know what a hot
Right.
topic is,
Go
right?
pick up the new sensor Stillman told you
Isn't that
about.
where
The one that
women
can
go to
detect
buy shit?
odorless C4s. Head
Close
for the
enough.
kitchen off
If I
Strut
go to a
C's
hot
mess hall.
topic,
That's the room
and I
Stillman was
decide I
hiding
want
in.
to
And
buy
he's left
some
the sensor
anime
there for you.
T-shirts from Hot Topic because they sell anime stuff there. Then
First of all,
that doesn't go to Viz. That goes to the rights. I think it goes to Shonen at that point. To be fair, I think that one's
that
Shonen.
that goes to, I believe, majority of that would go to the store you bought it from, and then whatever's left in royalties would probably go to I think it would be Shonen or whatever magazine owns it. Maybe. But I would just, like, tell you why go to a shop and pay $50 when you can find it online for cheaper.
Well, because like, so if the industry one day just decides to shut down, or at least let's say the official translators do, in your eyes, that's just okay because like I'll try and get the wrongs and then just use Google Translate at that point. You'd rather just not have official translations
Doesn't bother me.
for actually insane. Where's the baby seal at?
This is a fucking atrocious angle. Who the fuck?
Are they already streaming?
Yeah. Has it not come up?
First waving hand smiling
I'm
face with
trying to do these.
sunglasses.
I'm trying to do the Seal Slammers quest on Starville right now. Hello, Jeremy.
Oh my god, I am the fucking god of snipers.
Kyle, he lands a hit without a reticle for once. Have you gotten farther into Expedition, or you just play for a little bit and then you haven't touched it since?
What do you mean?
Well, like, are you still on Act 1, or are you, like, on Act 2 yet?
Oh. No, I've just gotten to the village.
Okay, so you haven't touched all that much since the last time we spoke.
No, I haven't had time.
Yeah, that's fair. I just spent like 3 hours today grinding level 80.
Right. What's wrong? Right. Right.
I couldn't get across, and I had no way to get back.
Are you like this?
Fuck yeah, look at me go.
I like how the fucking Trailblazers just so into themselves. So I'm doing the Seal Slammer quest, and when you look into the reflection to investigate the water, your character says, I see someone beautiful looking back at me. And then like, you're trying to lure out the cat chick, because I guess she's messing with the water, and one of the options is lure out with a pretty girl. And Trippy's like, are you talking about yourself, Gray? And then freaking Cypher's like, don't be so smug. That's great.
Who's the biggest fucking menace?
The only canon pairing is the self-sus pairing for this character. Let me think, Jay. Oh, actually, so I did meet another guy who's a big fan of Fist of the North Star, and I finally acquired the Rao Gaiden laws. So I now have the full Rao Gaiden manga for free in raw form because it was never translated.
Very good. What did you discover?
Not much at the moment. I've been having a busy week trying to like get the audio done for the video and start editing that. I did actually. So you've seen the anime, I think, right? For Rao Gaiden, or maybe not?
Yeah.
Okay, so I decided to check and see how the Souther and Rao fight went in the manga because in the anime they have the anime only girl getting between them to stop the fight. So in the manga,
Peter,
the fight
I have
starts
sensor B.
roughly the
Good.
same. They're
Head
not
to the
Rao's
bottom of the
capsule. I think they're like in the middle of like the desert when Souther intercepts them.
I'm looking at it, but I'm keeping my
Souther
distance.
moves in to fight
What's Pliskin
him.
doing?
A few more minutes. I
A
just
lot
got
of
the
the
last
beginning
strike,
portion
but there are a
happens.
few enemy
The
sentries I
fight's
have to
roughly the
take care of.
same
Does it look bad?
until
Peter?
after Souther
Maybe.
coughs up blood.
It's an odd one. The detonator has
So,
been activated,
in the anime,
but the
the
sensors
fight
are
goes
live.
on for an extended period
Which
after
means-
that, where they go
This
back
is
and forth.
Pliskin. I've located
In the
last
manga,
C4.
after
that it?
Souther
I'm
starts
about to
coughing
freeze
up
it.
blood,
Wait, Pliskin!
Souther realizes that Rao's strength is significantly greater than he had originally
That was
anticipated.
it.
What's going on?
And
The
they
detonator
both
just
have the
woke
same
up.
thought in
It's
their head,
counting
like in the
down. What
anime,
happened?
that if
The
any of
thing
them
was
drop their
revealed
guard
to
at
be
any
activated
point,
when all the baby C4s
they're gonna
went
die.
offline. Right. The one
So
in shell one should be counted
Souther
down too.
immediately
What's the remaining
offers to
time?
follow Rao's lead as
400
long as he
seconds.
400
doesn't
seconds?
ever get weaker
Right.
right after basically
Get to
coughing
the
up
bottom
blood,
of
like
strut
Souther
A
calls the
now.
fight. However, he does tell Rao that if Rao doesn't like the idea of that he's more than welcome to continue the fight, but they're both equal at that point, and they'll both probably end up killing each other if they do that.
I see.
So that's how the fight in the manga goes. With Rao basically is like, all right, fair enough. I'm gonna back off because God forbid I do any fights where my opponent isn't fated to die immediately.
I'm on a time limit. I have to look at Raiden's fucking head the entire time.
I'm just doing some seal slammers, bro.
Sleep.
Right. Pliskin. Listen carefully.
What is it?
I fell for it.
Fell for what?
That man has my number. A proximity
Yeah,
trick.
Mangler got more Warhammer
Microwave.
research done, so he's been enjoying that one pretty
With a
nicely.
7-foot range. It's not a technique I taught him. Neither
I
was
see.
that multi-bomb booby trap. Looks like he's far surpassed me as far as explosives technique goes.
As I've been fucking
As for the rest,
collecting
Pete,
skins.
get the hell out of there.
there's less than 30 seconds
All
left.
buckles on.
It's too late.
No!
Pliskin, get away from strut H
I
as fast
forgot
as
that
you
there was
can.
literally
Pete!
an ability that's just stated
Keep your
to give
distance.
a 60 and
Use
then
the
a
spray
10
from as
times,
far away as
like,
possible.
increase.
Me?
You can do
So
it.
that's great.
I know that.
Even if I wanted to, I
I'm
could
not so
argue
sure,
that for an
but I
attack, we
am.
could just boost
Do
it by
it.
600
I know you can.
times its original damage. That's what I needed.
like what you're hoping for. I don't know what your problem is. Right up your alley.
Okay, I've seen
Okay, I've
some
seen the gameplay clips of Doom Dark Ages. Looks like Doom Slayer can dodge lasers, so that's a pretty good speed upgrade.
Dodge lasers, so that's a pretty good
No, you
speed
could
upgrade.
dodge
Thumbs up.
lasers by 2016. Like that's always been constant. Oh, supply.
Colonel, Stillman is dead.
I know.
Are you kidding
Pull
me?
yourself together, Raiden.
I can't. I can't do this alone.
Jack, are you listening? All right, calm down.
Stillman is dead. There are no more explosive specialists.
You're fine. I won't let you die.
Rose.
All right then. Is Sensor B equipped?
Yes.
See if it responds or not. Jack, no matter what, you
I
have to bring
haven't
an
seen
end
a
to
lot
this
of the new
crisis.
Doom game, but I did hear that the Dark Ages had some pretty good statements.
It looks fun.
Oh, does that imply the possibility of potentially playing it?
Unless it begins with a J-Buff.
Raiden, there's a C4 somewhere on the bottom of Strut A where you are.
Am I gonna play it? I've still got Claire Obscure to fucking finish.
I will start. So, in case any of you guys are interested in any Claire Obscura gameplay, my plan is to stream that game after I clear the first run through. So, I believe I'm close to beating the game, so I will stream a New Game Plus run of it for sure. What are you doing, Kyle?
I'm looking up the location of the bomb.
I'm honestly surprised you were able to beat games at all before the internet came along.
No, I wasn't listening to where the fuck it was. I was talking to you.
Wow. You hear that, chat? You see it? You hear him gaslighting?
That's a gaslighting if it's true.
I can't believe you would say something like that, Kyle.
We're going through for the story. I'm not here to fucking prove anything to anyone.
Is it because you would lose?
No. I am too tired from actually doing hard labour, and I don't have the patience. Ugh.
I think Dual Dark Ages will be on Game Pass if you guys want to see that game streamed. Almost now that I can play Clair Obscure during the day, I can potentially start streaming again at night. I'll stream during the day. I just can't stream Clair Obscure on my laptop because it's already eating up a lot of my laptop. I know a lot of people give Star real shit, but like sometimes when they actually make events, it's really silly. Did you do the seal event or no?
No.
Yeah, because I was gonna say I'm doing it to try and get the limited rewards.
Good work, Raiden.
It was a great loss for everyone.
You know,
Yes,
some of us don't have the
Any damage
fucking
report on the explosion?
the pools
Seems
of
that the
fucking
ducts
Zeus
diverting
over
the
here.
contaminated seawater was destroyed, and the central section of Shell 2 is flooding. The explosions ignited the oil slick on the surface.
What about the toxins?
The chemicals stayed in containment. There's no immediate danger.
Is the big shell stable?
Shell 1 was unaffected. The price was high, but the threat of the bomb is
Fucking
over
Kyle
for
over here
now.
being like, oh,
What's
I'm
the
just gonna
next
pull every
objective?
character for the what
Rescue the
fuck?
president. Get back to the upper level.
Roger that.
Something the matter?
Yeah, I'm fucking fighting a little kid surrounded by Spartans, and he's sitting on his fucking sleeping bum.
The terrorists have retaliated for our bomb neutralization.
What?
A hostage has been killed, shot in the head. They shot one of them on the roof, just to make sure we caught it. One of our satellites caught it clear as day.
Damn.
They announced they would kill one every hour from now on.
What are my orders? What should I do?
Stay with your mission objective. Rescue the president.
What about the other hostages?
Well,
President Johnson
at
is your
least
first
I know
priority.
now
Priority my
I know what
butt.
time it
They're
is.
all in danger.
by the amount
Jack,
of the
be
hostages dead.
reasonable. I know what you're feeling, but you can't save them all.
And how many hostages are
No,
dead?
not by myself.
One so far,
Are you
but if there are
expecting
now
that
23
Pliskin
hostages,
to come through?
I now know how many hours I've got left
Looks
in the
like
day.
he's turned his radio off too.
I can't complete this mission by myself.
That man was not included in the simulation. He is not a factor in this mission.
What do you mean by that, Colonel?
Dude,
Your mission must remain a solo
let me
effort.
see if I understand
What about the
correctly.
seals?
Are you
No second
suggesting
attempt?
the
They haven't even
idea?
gotten
Like
to
a human
planning that.
sundial.
All we can do is wait. In the meantime, you're our only hope.
I understand.
I would
Raiden,
fucking
go
hate
and
to be
rescue
stuck in
the
a fucking
president.
adventure with you. You're gonna
can
get my
start off
ass
by
killed.
getting to the upper level of
No, if I was
A.
a terrorist, I'd start having fun with it. I'd start laying the bodies in like a circle, like a clock, so it matches 24 exactly the fit. Can I help you, little lady?
I can't tell you how happy I am that
Yeah, because the other game I'd like to start streaming for you guys would be
I
Dragon
know.
Age at some point, but Dragon Age is gonna be a long RPG to get through.
show yourself and finish me. Like you finished off my
Alright,
fight.
Kyle, quick, beat the woman you can't shoot.
Otherwise, you'll be the one to die.
Oh, crap.
Beep beep.
Say,
That's not him.
man, you just fucking say speed, bro.
This could be
Is it not?
interesting. You've seen the fires of hell.
You is speed fit.
I mean, it is.
Still slower than the
Maybe
big boss
you
who
can
could
give me death.
counter lasers.
My name is Fortune, lucky in war and nothing else. And without a death to call my own. Hurry, kill me, please.
What if you tried to shoot yourself?
I think she claims at some point that she tried.
And Raiden
Now,
only gets faster
personally,
from
I
here
just
on
don't
out.
think she
Smile
tried hard
face
enough.
with sunglasses thumbs up.
And Raiden only gets faster from here on out.
If I remember,
is true.
if I remember correctly, this fight is literally just wait. Right? It's waiting out.
I think you do have to try and shoot her a little bit. I could be wrong about that though.
How was your life? Chat. Oh, so it just fucks me. Leave me alone! Leave me alone, you bully. Here. Shoot the barrel first. Oh, nothing happened.
Raiden, Fat Man just contacted us directly.
Fat Man called us?
Yes. Looks like he placed a bomb on the heliport. He specifically asked for you, Raiden.
What?
He's killed off Peter. Now he's after you.
Why me?
How should I know?
Look, this is really not a good time for this.
The countdown's already begun, Raiden.
Great. How much time do I have left?
I'll show you the count. 400 seconds remaining.
So he's planning on
Peter
taking
Nora.
this place out.
It looks like he has a different agenda from that of Dead Cell.
What about backup?
None. There's no time.
Which type of explosives is it?
He
Peter,
didn't
no.
say.
Thank God. Oh no.
I'll take over, Queen.
What is it?
It seems our friend Fat Man is out of control.
He'll actually try to destroy this place?
Yes, this could unravel everything we've planned.
But why would he do such a thing?
Who knows? But he's nothing more than a stereotypical mad bomber now. He's completely lost sight of our ideals.
Laugh and grow fat.
Laugh and grow fat.
To Commander Jackson.
All right. I'll take care of the wayward soul.
That's one though.
It wasn't him.
Unfortunately.
I expected more of this one. Really.
But he couldn't kill you, I see.
Completely useless.
Then he's all mine.
Later. Then.
Now!
Realistically speaking, Bam should have no problem killing her.
Realistically speaking as well, he's already dodged bullets before. So he just let that happen.
Of course.
Damn!
Vamp walks on water.
Vamp.
Bam walks on water. He does.
No. No. That death was meant for me. Why am I the only one that can't die? Alone again?
Realistically speaking, she can die. Has she tried jumping?
How long will you force me to live?
That is true, actually.
much
She doesn't
longer
really
do
try
I-
as hard as I think she would.
You haven't tried everything,
You
have you?
punished me enough.
I'm sure we can work these out here.
I'm sure you have a good amount of luck, but I'm sure you can't luck your way out of a wood chipper.
I thought you could.
We got another Kaido
We
situation.
got another Kaido situation.
But you couldn't kill me either.
So it's like,
Well, she does cry just as much as Kaido.
it's just weird because she should know that Vamp's still alive.
She nods a death wish like Sniper Wolf.
I died once already. I can't die twice.
Asterisk gasp. Asterisk Kaido vs Fortune when.
Oh, I never, because fucking she'd get fucking stomped on.
The clock is ticking, Raiden. Get to the heliport on the roof of Strut E.
All this about running everywhere. I thought a bird just hit an explosive. No, it was a fucking mine. Oh. Very good. That's the fucking roof. The roof.
She has a death wish like Sniper Wolf. Well, I understand that. It's just that whenever it's most of a criticism of the idea of like the death wishes in these games is always kind of,
They don't try everything.
yeah. Like they want to die, but they put little asterisks that they want to die under specific conditions.
Or it'll be something like, I want to die, but on my terms.
Yeah.
It'll be like, well, you can't be that fucking choosy.
Who is that? It's the enemy. I need help.
Oh, there goes Kyle Plant.
All else failed. Book it.
I see Kyle is going on the pacifist route with that
I
tranquilizer
see Kyle's
gun.
going on a pacifist route with that tranquilizer gun. Probably because the only fucking gun he can actually reliably fucking aim.
No, because it's the only gun I have that has a silencer on it.
Sounds about right.
Like, been to the roof before.
Over there.
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. Dispatching reinforcements to Strut E. Exercise extreme caution.
Encounter
Understood. Backup squad. Into Strut E. Secure the door leading to the EF connecting bridge.
Jack, you okay?
There's nothing wrong with going on a pacifist route. That's how I beat Cyberpunk 2077.
There's nothing wrong going to the best route. That's how I beat Cyberpunk 2077. Really?
Hang in there.
Actually, a little surprised on that one. I know you can go past this round 77, or in Cyberpunk, but it's so interesting to hear about. Oh.
Definitely Bill.
So you're the one. You're right on time, I see. I like a punctual man.
Is he dead, Sal?
I am Fatman.
Playing that
I
slowly.
am the greatest that humanity has to offer, and can you hear it? Hear this rhythm? It's the rhythm of time. And life.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Do I have to take them down to get the speedometer synced up to the wheels? Yeah.
Life is short. Bombs tell the time with every moment of their existence, and nothing else announces its own end with such a fanfare. Glad you could make it. The party's about to start. Yum. Good year. Let's drink to Stillman, shall we?
If you destroy the big shell, you'll never collect your ransom.
Ransom? What are you talking about?
$30 billion in cash.
Yes, I use these mocks on my guns called
Yeah,
hacks. That makes my guns non-lethal, okay?
you changed it back to the nice, didn't you?
Oh, you'll know soon enough. And I could care less what they plan to do. My ambitions are much more simple. To be the most
Aren't you lucky?
famous bomber of them all.
You're
Yeah,
nuts.
nothing.
No one's gonna give a damn about you.
Oh, yes, they will. I'll go down in history as the man who beat Peter Stillman. That's the only reason I assisted them.
Like hell you beat Stillman. He had your number.
What did you say?
You have nothing of his courage. Or... What are you laughing at?
Yeah, I use these mods on my guns called packs to make my guns not lethal. Oh, is it just a flat-out mod that makes your guns
The
not lethal in the
liquidation
game?
of Dead Cell.
Call it what you want. Only the right stuff survived that hell. Set me free, you know. Open the way to a new dimension. So that I can become the emperor among detonation devotees.
You're nothing
I
but
guess that
a
makes
criminal,
sense.
and that's the only way people will ever remember you.
How dare you! I'm an artist! That is why I dislike boorish military types. It's time to start the party. This is how it works. I plant a bomb, and it'll explode soon after that. If you prefer to stay in one piece, you'll have to disable my bombs. Laugh and grow fat. Let's move!
Asterisk gasp.
Gas, Batman versus
Asterisk
Data Roll
fucking
when?
Dara when.
Bro, what are these matches?
What the fuck do I get up there?
It costs money to have soup.
That's not fair. How the fuck do I get up there?
Man, are you slow?
Fuck you. How do I get on top of the container? This fucking game?
It truly is coincidental how we already got 2 matchups with good connections in this game.
Right, come in. Right, right.
Snarky. To quote Naomi.
Hang on, I'm gonna have to BCL my brother right now to help him on his grind.
What are you doing with your brother?
So my brother's in Act 3 of Claire Obscura, and Act 3 needs you to grind the law. And I discovered a method to grind from 65 to 80 plus in like 2 hours. Which, by JRPG standards, is actually really fast.
fucking climb.
It's really coincidental how we already got two matchups with good connections in this game. Bro, good connections is Daedra's only character fucking bombs.
No, thematically, I think his best is probably like Mr. Frey. Oh, fucking.
Did you already win the fight?
No, I'm trying to figure out how to fucking climb the containers. So fucking irritating. Oh my god. This is not the final hole that I can fucking containers like this.
I think you have to aim on it, yeah. What the fuck did Don Hoff make it this fun competition? What the fuck?
Fat man on the fucking roller skates. Are you tired or are you really, really happy?
Who the fuck are you talking to on that one?
Fucking Batman, he's making some really weird noises.
I'll say showing concerned. Hello, Devil. How are you doing?
I'm great.
How is the little one?
Does that answer your question?
You just pinched him again.
Oh, he's still wide awake.
Devil waving hand.
Good.
So, I'm getting to go to sleep because he's been fighting it for like the past 2 hours. He keeps yawning.
Is his mom asleep?
Yeah.
Man, are you slow?
And I go to put him down in his bed. Each time he goes to sleep, he wakes back up and like demands.
Good. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, because we haven't really mentioned all that much, Devil's Cable finally born.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I think I've worked in Discord a little bit, here and there.
Devil's fine, you don't have to apologize for your child being born.
Oh, I suppose that's for keeping them from everybody. What? Besides, I think the kiddo likes the attention. Yeah, I knew.
Kind of actually, so
Oh, fucking hell. Ooh. Oh. Oh, fucking hell.
Little fox hound not up to the tail. What's wrong? Little fox hound not up to the tail. That was close. How about a little time more?
Fucking fat piece of shit. Fuck you! He went over the edge! I should have won! Yes!
My suit. Oh no. I've nothing to wear to the party.
The party's over for you.
That's what you think.
What do you mean? What did you just do? What is this?
I have beautiful hands. These delicate hands can craft works of art.
Answer me, what the hell is this?
It's the switch for the biggest bomb in the entire place.
Huh?
No use. Once it's activated, there's no stopping the count.
Where did you plant it? Where is it?
Somewhere in this area. Don't worry, it's very close by.
Where is it?
Go ahead, shoot me. I'm already dead.
Damn!
Bro, how is this?
Bro, how this guy not get a match from Datara?
Tears of joy.
He'll take the big show with it.
Bro, I
Tell me where I
just
can
thought
find the
Datara had
bomb.
more to his character than
That's
just
your problem.
bombs, you know? So I guess that might be
This
my
is the highlight of the
misunderstanding.
party. Bring it on, I say. They'll be happy too.
Well, he does
I die
basically
here and start my legend.
failed political
Too
terrorist,
bad you won't be around to see the
And also-
movies.
egomaniac. So
Laugh and grow fat.
Not entirely accurate for Fat Man, but close enough, I suppose.
no, like I mean, like in terms of who fits in the best, I'd say probably Mr. Freak.
Colonel, where's that bomb?
We have no information on that. Sweep the area.
Hurry, Jack.
You mentioned that match
The
for quite a
bomb has to be
bit.
somewhere on the heliport. Use whatever means necessary to locate it.
Jack? Be careful, Jack.
Is that Rose? Seems Devil's off completely taking care of his child.
Weird, I was expecting
Oh,
a
it's
big
technically
explosion
exploded, the
after
Batman
Fatman died.
That's fair.
Frankly, he is the bomb, I think. How did he pick his fast up? Didn't do anything, it just made me feel better. Actually, no, I know what will make me feel better.
Yeah, don't want to take care of his kid. Look at him out there being a responsible adult.
No, this isn't happening. Jack, you have to answer me. Jack! Jack!
Damn Kyle, he's already dead. You don't need to take away his dignity. Elmar rolling on the floor laughing.
Was there a plane nearby or no?
I beg your pardon?
Like a helicopter, or like an airplane, anything like that, like a jet, anything nearby.
Oh, there's the big boom.
Go back to Batman's body then. Hang on.
Hold on.
I'm pretty sure.
Aha! I found the bomb!
No. No!
What was it?
It's
Jack,
his testicles.
please answer me! Jack!
You think I was kidding?
I don't know. I don't know if it's his testicles or if it's him dying caused the bomb to go off.
He's dead! He's already dead!
Alright. You gonna fucking freeze his balls then?
That's not a bad idea. Like a fucking D&D campaign. Okay. Does it say how to move the fat man? Like what buttons to press?
Nope. I'm sure it does, I just don't remember.
Oh! I did it somehow.
Good work, Raiden. Looks like all the bombs are neutralized.
Good job, Kyle.
One of their main leverages is now gone. That leaves...
Colonel, Fat Man didn't seem to know about the ransom demands.
Intentionally kept in the dark, I'd say. He seemed to be coming from a
Well,
very
we're gonna take a day
different
away to make
place.
sure he'll make sure you go down with him.
Then he'll make
Yeah,
sure
maybe
you'll
if
go
Kyle
down
could
with
just stop fucking
included, are still in
taking
danger.
everyone's fucking
Keep your
balls
mind
when
focused
he
on
fucking does
protecting
this
them.
shit. The world might actually be in a better
What are
place.
my orders?
Rescue the president.
Are you telling me that I shouldn't?
Where he is.
You haven't been in the
Are you telling me that it was wrong
I
during the
suggest you
ghost
start
section
there.
in Metal Gear Solid 3 that they all
Wait,
clasped
I
their
have
nuts
another
when they were
call.
walking?
Want me to take it?
No,
Yeah, I think that might
I'll
have been
go
a problem,
offline.
yeah.
Best to keep our presence unknown.
How you doing, kid?
Pliskin, is everything all right?
Could be better.
You sick fuck.
Looks like I was out
remember-
cold for a
remember
while.
that.
How did you manage to stay alive?
Well, because it
Had a
was
little help
every
from a
fucking
friend.
person.
Friend?
What about the bomb?
Not a single guy
Defused.
walked away with
And
his
Fat Man,
testicles
too.
That's
untouched.
good news.
How's Shell 2?
It's a mess. The bomb crippled H-Strut.
What about the toxins?
The what?
If the big shell blows up, the explosion is expected to produce massive amounts of toxins.
Never heard anything about that.
Huh?
Well, looks like there's not much danger of that in any case. But the central core is starting to flood. It won't last much longer.
Well, what about the president and the other hostages? They weren't in Shell 2. They must be in Shell 1. We need to get the hostages out of here now. It's too far from Manhattan for a swim. What about the lifeboats? There doesn't seem to be any. Doesn't make sense. So
Well,
a chopper is
if
our
it's too
only
far for a swim,
extraction? Right.
then they just
And it comes
really
with a
didn't
passenger
want it.
limit. Intel has it that there are about 30 hostages. It'd take more than a single trip.
Oh,
We'll
thank
have to
God
come
we
back.
have
Can you
Kyle here
pilot a
to
chopper?
enlighten us.
No. But I brought a gearhead with me. He's a
If
good
you
guy.
wanted it,
I'll introduce
you
you
would have gotten
later.
it that.
Pliskin, I'm on the heliport right now, but I don't
Let
see
me
their
put it this way.
Harrier. It's out somewhere.
Let's say that you're
We
hungry,
better move
and
now,
I
then.
put
Our
food a
chances with a
kilometer
Harrier
away.
after us are close
If
to
you're
nothing.
really that
Do
hungry,
you know where the
you'll go get
president
that
is?
food.
No, that one's all yours. The president is at the top of our rescue list. These are our orders, Lieutenant JG. Your orders, not mine.
Can you explain that in
See you
cheeseburgers?
later.
The distance, not the go and get food. Well, I was gonna say, I feel like you can be a smart ass and tell me that like food is like something you eat or some bullshit like that. No. I need to know
Food
the
is
distance to
sustenance that the body
cheeseburgers.
needs to run.
Yeah. Some fucking bullshit like that. I just need to know this is cheeseburgers.
For some reason my stomach and taste buds refuses to let me eat carrots and tomatoes.
For some reason, my stomach and taste buds refuse to let me eat carrots and tomatoes. I just don't like the taste of that stuff, but I really should start eating like fucking vegetables and shit. I'll gladly eat broccoli, spinach,
I'll
if I'm
gladly
having a good
eat
mood, maybe
broccoli,
even onions and
spinach, and if
garlic.
I'm having a
Ugh.
good mood, maybe even onions and garlic. But if I eat carrots and tomatoes, I might get food poisoning.
But if I eat carrots and tomatoes, I might get food poisoning. That actually reminds me of Beyonder, because Beyonder had this really bad issue with tomatoes. I think he told me that, like, if he ate a tomato, he'd be, like, throwing up for, like, days.
Raiden, let's get back to the task of rescuing the president. Head to the core of Shell 1 and investigate the area.
Yeah, tomatoes are fucking filthy.
Yeah, Kyle also hates tomatoes as well.
Yeah, like I'm too bad with it. Like I can't stand fruit. I can't stand any byproducts of it. Don't like the smell. Don't like the taste. Don't like the texture.
I'm like you. I have no name.
Are you Mr. X?
If you like. But come, let's get out of the open. Follow me.
Are you with Foxhound too?
Neither enemy nor friend. Just a messenger from the Lali Lulelo. This is safer, I think.
Safe from what?
Eavesdropping, of course.
All right. Why did you contact me?
I've been ordered to give you backup, including the relaying of necessary intel.
Ordered by whom? Why won't you identify yourself?
There is no need for you to know.
I'll decide whether I need to know.
You are not yet trusted to make such decisions. I'll tell you something you do need to know instead. The current location of the president.
What?
Or rather, the person who knows the current...
When you really think about it, this scene is Raiden is looking at a mirror of himself and what he'll eventually become.
With other hostages.
Secret Service, huh?
The head of the president's security detail, Ames, has been fitted with the same type of VIP nanomachine system as the president. If you're within range, you should be able to communicate.
Why are you telling me this?
Do I need to repeat myself?
There's no reason for me to believe any of this. You understand that?
Of course, but you also have no choice but to believe. Do you have any other leads?
Where are those hostages?
The hostages are being held in the B1 conference hall in the Shell 1 core. You'll find Ames there.
What does he look like?
Man, you would...
We don't know.
Well, actually, I actually forgot who ends up being Mr. X. You're going to be the... I actually forgot who ends up being the character in this one.
What's that
Do you
supposed
want me
to
to tell
mean?
you, or do you want to find out?
You'll be able to hear the machine sound in the
Oh,
heartbeat.
that's fine. We'll
You
find
expect me to
out.
walk up to these
I mean,
hostages and
we're
listen to
going
every
through
one of
it.
their
I'm sure I just
heartbeats?
don't remember off the top of my head who actually was supposed to be in there.
Captured immediately.
So what am I supposed to do?
Use the directional microphone. There's one somewhere in the core. Take this. The security card will unlock all level 2 security doors, including the one into the core. It's called a PAN card. It works together with your body's own electronic field. And watch yourself. The core is more heavily guarded than any other section of the big shell. You'll get nowhere just like that. Try this instead.
One of the terrorists?
The surveillance camera won't let you on the elevator without the right uniform.
You want me to disguise myself?
Men assigned to the core and those on perimeter duty are given different colors to wear. Your new outfit will work in some areas, not others. The uniform alone won't fool them either.
You're talking about weapons.
Right, you need an AK.
But I saw them carrying an AN-94.
All men assigned to the core section carry AKs.
So without an AK-74U, someone will see through me really quick.
You could take care of the weapon issue yourself. One other thing.
There's more?
You'll also have to pass a retinal scan to get into the conference hall.
Biometrics. Crap.
Nothing but the real thing will suffice. Deception is not an option here. I suggest you hurry. They have the nuke on their side.
The nuke? They have a nuclear weapon with them?
You didn't find their continuing presence here unusual? Even with the president as hostage, this is an island, and they have no visible means of escape.
Even if they do have a nuke, the warhead is no good without an access code. The security lockout can't be bypassed.
They don't need to. They have the code. You saw it too, I believe. The Navy man would have a handcuff. The other half of it is on the football, or the black case if you like. The nuclear
Oh, not
button.
again. Gosh darn it.
And now they have it.
Okay.
Why did they have to bring the football along? To a decontamination plant of all places.
But they did have to. Because, after all, the big shell is the farthest thing from a cleanup plant there is.
What?
Dead Cell didn't have to bring a nuke along with them. It was right here to begin with. Nothing in this affair is what it seems.
A cover-up? But why? For what?
For Metal Gear that is housed here.
Metal Gear?
The very same. Bipedal nuke came from the airport Shadow Moses infamy. This place is the R&D center for its newest incarnation.
What the hell is going on?
Better ask Ames the rest.
What's this for?
You might be glad you have
so
it.
Metal Gear,
Keep the
thank
controller
goodness.
vibration
Something
function
normal.
on.
What do I need a cell phone for? Colonel, who was that man just now?
He's not one of ours. No, we have no one like that in our unit.
He said that the big shell was housing a new model of Metal Gear.
First I've heard of it.
Colonel, what are you not telling me?
I've been completely open with you, Raiden. I've told you everything.
Is that everything you know? Or everything I need to know?
Snap out of it, Raiden. I'll have the Metal Gear rumor looked into. You need to make contact with this Ames.
So you believe that ninja?
Since we have no leads on the President's current location, we have no other alternatives. Right now, collect as much data as you can, including anything on Metal Gear.
Are those my orders?
Yes, they are. Disguise yourself as an enemy soldier and infiltrate the Shell 1 core.
Understood.
You can't spare. I mean, I would too if you tried to make me touch my face. Two. Why is it one thing that we saw about? It always remember those better, like graphics wise. Probably because you played it back on the PS2. Like still Snake. Well, this one's right, and Snake was in the previous one, but he is in this one. Didn't I finish that? The one with the fucking the two green dots. Yeah. What's it called? Splinter Cell. Yeah. Yeah. Two. Aha.
Got a minute, Jack?
Rose?
I found some information on where Solid Snake is interred.
Great. Shoot.
I've located the grave site.
And the body?
Exhumed for DNA testing.
Well, do you have the results?
The right arm was missing, but there was no doubt that it was him. That body belongs to Solid Snake.
So the head of the terrorist group must be...
An imposter.
Right.
You sound disappointed.
I guess. I guess I was kind of hoping to meet the legend in the flesh.
I get you. But it looks like he's not behind this incident.
Raiden, the president needs you, I think. Disguise yourself as enemy personnel and infiltrate the core section. Your priority is to contact Agent Ames.
Oh wow, there's actual multiplayer in this game? What do you really think? Oh, no. Still the same comic. I will say the fact that they actually just made the whole game on one like map is always kind of crazy when you think about it.
I did.
A bad habit there.
Of what, dying?
Yeah. Interesting. I thought I see the message.
I see an elevator over there. You'll be able to travel from floor to floor now. Push the action button in front of the panel you see next to the elevator. The elevator should arrive in a few minutes. That elevator is a cut above the usual. Do you see that strange-looking surveillance camera above the panel?
Yeah, it's not responding when I enter its field of vision. What is it?
The camera apparently goes online only when someone activates the panel. In other words, it's there to check on the person trying to use the elevator.
If you're not disguised as a terrorist, you'll be spotted as soon as you call the elevator.
Oh, damn, good. That's that kill. Bless you. Oh, it's your phone getting those messages. I was gonna say, what the fuck? Nah, he won't be able to heal. He might actually not be a good angle. Ooh. Good angle. What's wrong, though?
I don't know what to do.
Shell 1's core has extremely tight security. Impersonate an enemy personnel to infiltrate the section. For a proper disguise, select the enemy field uniform you receive from the ninja. This will allow you to blend in. But you still need one more thing. It will look suspicious if you're not carrying the standard equipment. All personnel in the Corps are equipped with AK-74Us. Select your own AK when you're in disguise. Find yourself an AK. You have a level 2 card in your possession. Go and search the warehouse in strut F.
Really fucking good.
Okay. Okay, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Oh, he's going for, yeah, can you just increase that? Oh, see. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Got me beat this time. Fuck, those heals were fucking good. What? Man, how the fuck did that happen?
People.
something wrong? Right. Right.
Hello everyone.
This is for you guys. Oh wow, you died real quick on that one. You know, I've never seen like the actual full moon landing footage. I don't know if you guys have in Australia. I don't know if that's like a thing that they do over there. But like, yeah, they never showed me the moon landing as a kid. They showed like I think I saw the clip, you know, the iconic like line. But that's it. I've never seen like the actual moon landing. I really should like watch that sometime. I don't know, it's kind of weird because like it's one of the most important events like in history. And I just never watched it.
Nothing here.
There's somebody. Who is that? It's the enemy. I need help.
I know it has nothing to do with Metal Gear. I just saw like a clip of the moon landing like my history, and I was just like, oh, I really need to sit down and watch the whole thing at some point.
Boxes don't fucking work.
What the hell happened? Right.
They're in the box. The boxes have never worked in none of the games.
The boxes work in every game. It's literally the most iconic thing about the fucking series.
It's retarded. It doesn't work.
So, you think the box doesn't work in any of the games, despite it being the most iconic stealth mechanic in gaming?
Yep.
At what point is just user error? At what point? At what point is it your fault?
Nothing here.
It becomes my fault and not the retarded game.
Kyle, you can just admit you don't know how to use the mechanics of the game. It's fine.
No, the box is retarded. You hide in the box and they kick it open and they know you're there.
There's somebody there.
I should look at the tutorial for you on how to use fucking bugs.
Who's there?
I like my suppressor.
Yeah, I bet you do.
You want to do something useful, look up where I find an AK. In the game, not in America.
I was gonna say in America, I mean, you can probably just go to the street.
What's going on?
I could probably get you.
Right.
I could probably go to the Kmart and pick up, like, an automatic shotty.
No, because Kmart doesn't exist anymore.
What do you mean Kmart doesn't exist?
Yeah, shut down.
How does Kmart not exist?
Can Blade Wolf scale to both
I just
Raiden
told you,
and
shut down.
Jetstream Sam?
That's...
Okay, so what part are you confused by? Kmart shutting down, or
That's what the kids call retarded.
Can Blade Wolf scale to both Raiden and Jetstream Sam? Kinda? I think they make it clear that he's vastly inferior to them.
Watch out, Raiden. There are IR sensor traps in that location.
Infrared sensors?
Right. A booby trap connected to plastic explosives. Crossing an IR beam
worry,
will trigger the detonation of a critical amount of Semtex. You will be killed. Make no mistake about it. Avoid contact with the beams at all cost.
Why are you late with your status report? What's going on? Respond. Communications with Strut F have ceased. Carry out an investigation immediately.
Got an M4, but not. Yes.
Reinforcements are on the way to Strut F. Intensify the level of security.
That's weird. Oh, fun fact, actually, it's they were built by the Russians. I believe the 47 model was built around the 1960s.
Send the replacement guard.
I think it was built specifically for the invasion in Afghanistan. For those of you who don't know, Russia invaded Afghanistan in a real life event. You would have seen that in MGS5 if you watched the stream for MGS5.
A very historically accurate representation.
Probably the only thing historically accurate about that game, yeah. I think I mentioned this to you, but I actually found out one of the songs in MGS5 actually can't exist within the story of MGS5 because it comes out too late IRL.
Yes. I do not.
Let's see.
Sim, how do trading card get paid by how popular
Take on
card
me.
game become or something else?
Send the replacement guard for the area.
Then how do trading cards get paid by how popular a card game become or something else? If you're trying to make money with a card game, yeah, you really want to hope the card game gets really popular. Because if it doesn't, oh, you're not going to be making a lick of cash. That's true. As long as there's a fan base, you'll be able to find people who will buy cards. Because some cards
Looks
are
like you've got
pretty
an
fucking
AK.
expensive.
If you wear an enemy's field outfit and carry an AK, you can pass.
And as long as people play the game, you'll probably find someone who's willing to drop that kind of cash.
Only the guards in Shell 1's core are armed with AK rifles. The others are armed with the AN-94, the official rifle of the Russian army. If you hope to disguise yourself as the enemy, you don't want to be carrying an AK outside of Shell 1's core.
Nothing here.
Yeah. Probably your best bet at making money right now, though, is going to be One Piece. If you're trying to make money in the card game scene. Which, I mean, good luck to you on that one.
I thought you just meant in general.
Is everything all right? Right. Right in!
Oh, thank God. At least this is more generous than Metal Gear Solid 1.
Not really a high bar to reach, is it?
What? Don't set me back where I last saved? Yeah.
Sorry, someone's being
Or if
ungrateful.
I try to create my own trading card game.
Right in!
Well, I try to create my own trading card game. Well, if someone tried to make their own trading card game, I can tell you from experience that it's not easy. It takes a lot of work. And if you don't have an IP behind it, you're probably not going to make a lot of money. So keep that in mind.
To clarify, a known IP.
Yeah. No, to be honest with you, I think even just having like an established IP, like let's say you go for a really obscure game or something, I think you've probably got a decent chance. A lot of people don't like taking on, they don't like trying out brand new card games. Does that make sense? Like, if for whatever reason, let's say you get Borderlands or something, you know, something that's relatively fucking, known, there's a high chance people will be interested in it. I mean, yeah, it helps if it's a really well-known IP for sure, 100%. I'm not disputing that. But I think just having an IP goes a long way, just on its own.
Fuck you. Could you imagine if this game did a fucking Resident Evil and it just had like a pursuer enemy? Like Vamp would just pursue you the entire time?
That probably made the game so much better, to be honest.
Heyo, what's up?
Ah, yes, that's someone. You're new. What's up?
Can COD trading card game work in theory?
Could a Call of Duty trading card game work in theory? Yeah, sure, there's enough characters.
Yeah, that one actually wouldn't do too bad.
Raiden, make contact with Ames and obtain information about the president. You're in the Shell 1 core now. Ames is being held on B1. Head for B1.
Ooh, what a thumping. I got one game right.
What's up, Jack?
Yeah, the more popularity IP someone managed to grab, the better.
Jack,
Because
I know
One
you're
Piece
probably
commands
doing
some
fine, but don't get
really silly
discouraged.
prices.
Remember, Lieutenant J.G. Pliskin is with you too. You'll be all right.
And people will pay it.
Nothing.
Like,
Don't give me that.
booster boxes can sell for upwards of like $200, and
It's
people
just
will
that,
actually pay it.
you
It's
know, You
crazy.
seem to think pretty highly of him.
Well,
Yeah, and if
Yeah,
you promise
Pliskin's the
one
kind
in
of
every
guy you can really
10,000
depend on,
packets
isn't he?
has like a skimpy outfit of a character, they'll all jump
yeah,
on it.
Pliskin is one heck of a man.
I guess and no. One Piece is a little bit about that one. It doesn't really have
But he's nowhere
It's
near
really
as
surprisingly
cool
doesn't have
as you.
cards like that.
He'll
Like
always
if
be
the girls are wearing clothes like
I'm
that
sorry,
to
let me
begin
ask you
with, that's different.
let me ask you a question then. Is Rebecca in it?
You know, you're kind of
Yeah.
cute.
They have it.
Bye, Jack.
No,
It's called Rebecca.
So the way you're saying is what I mean. Like, you know how you're saying like, oh, you have to try hard to get it. No, it's actually a lot more generous than what you're thinking. I think a Halo trading card game sounds better. I mean, it could.
Retinol pattern recognized. You are cleared to enter.
I mean, or you IPs and just fucking have Magic fucking make your game for you, basically. That's what a lot of card games are doing these days. They're just working with Magic. Because Final Fantasy has its own card game, but it's also getting a Magic release, like next month. Their fucking IP basically got taken over by Universe and Beyond.
Retinol pattern is not recognized.
Hold it. What are you doing?
Well, I'm glad the grinding at level 80 paid off. I can actually fucking play the other fucking portion of the game now. That's nice. Honestly, like,
Boys, I think you went into that room. Somebody put your eyes onto that retinal scan. I like just have, for no reason, they got models to do like pin-ups that people may or may not look at in the game.
Why do you say for no reason? You know the reason.
Well, I'm trying to give the community a bit of decorum, but you know.
Well, that's not the community. That's Kojima himself.
Are you telling me that he's just a weird bastard?
Are you fucking kidding me? Yes.
How powerful is Claptrap?
How powerful is Claptrap? I haven't scaled Borderlands yet, but I believe in the pre-sequel he does scale the Vault Hunters.
What the hell happened?
Oh, I fucking hate when that happens. Gosh darn it.
No, this isn't happening. Jack, you have to answer me. Jack! Jack!
Let's try that again.
Aye.
Yo, what the fuck is yelling on my fucking weapon right now? What the fuck is he resisting? There's nothing to be resist here. What the fuck is this?
See Daisy. Are you fucking kidding me?
Enemy sight. Requesting backup units.
Is Borderlands 2 Vault Hunters stronger than Borderlands
See
3
Daisy.
sequel Vault Hunters or not?
Come on. Get in the fucking... Stick your eyes on it. Stick your fucking eyes on it.
It's the enemy. I need help.
Yeah. You just killed one of them men. How could you do that?
Jack, what's going on? Answer me! Jack? Jack!
Technically they should be, but that's a little up in the air.
It's the enemy. I need help.
Yeah, for context, if
No,
the reason I'm
this isn't happening.
trying to clear
Jack, you
response
have to answer
and
me.
clear obscure
Jack!
the turn-based mechanics are in real time. So I'm actually having to play the game. Oh, I fucking blinked there. Gosh darn it.
Retinol pattern is not recognized.
I got a message from somebody.
All clear.
Or double?
Borderlands 2
weird.
Vault Hunters did beat Wilhelm.
So Wilhelm's a little weird. Because, well, I guess actually it depends on how you want to take content. But that would mean they would just scale to them. Although technically by the end you could argue they'd be stronger since Jack is implied to be stronger than those Vault Hunters anyways.
Alright, I know what to do now. Now it's just waiting there.
There's someone else here. Send him back ASAP.
Your boys live in Wilhelm are not much in a fight. If you go with the cut content, it was specifically supposed to weaken him, because for whatever reason Jack wanted to weaken his best fighter. It's not really properly explained.
Do we use
Yeah, let's
DLC or
go.
only main story?
Dude, it's the only main story to Skill Ball Hunters. Canonically, you would use DLC, since the DLCs are canon to the story. I believe the in-lore, like, for example, Borderlands 2, I believe in the lore of Borderlands 2, it took all 6 Ball Hunters to beat Jack. I believe Krieg was there for that fight as well.
Retinol pattern recognized. You are cleared to enter.
There we go.
Right. One of those hostages in there is Ames. The only thing we know is that Ames wears a pacemaker. His heartbeat should sound different from
Who is stronger? I have Helios or Warrior.
You don't have a directional microphone, however. Find one first. The microphone is the only hope of identifying Ames among all the other hostages. The directional
stronger, I have
microphone should be
Helios the
somewhere
Warrior?
in the core of Shell 1.
Have you searched
So,
B2 of the
I'm
core?
gonna get the guidebook for that one, but I think the Warrior technically scales higher.
Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
Jack, do you need to save? Jack, how's the mission going?
Fine.
Fine? Is that it?
Look, I really don't feel like talking about the mission. At least with you. I want to talk about something else.
Okay then, let's talk about you.
Me?
Yeah, your least favorite subject.
That's not...
Oh yeah? Then go ahead and say something.
Like what?
Anything. Tell me something about yourself.
I can't think of anything interesting to say. Why do you want to talk about me so badly?
Because I'm curious.
But why?
Is it really that strange to want to know more about someone you love?
No, it's not strange, but...
You know, sometimes Oh look, now we're talking about me, not you. Why won't you tell me anything? About what you were like as a child? What kind of things you like to do? What kind of people your parents were? I've never heard you talk about any of that. Why?
I like the kill.
Don't you think it's just
They
a
were
little bit
non-existent.
unusual that I don't
And
know
I grew up
anything
in
about my
war.
own boyfriend's past?
Rose, when I get back, I'll tell you everything.
Is that a promise?
Yes, it's a promise.
She can't see on the codex, but yeah, his fingers crossed the entire time.
Handsome Jack know what happened to Future? But how can he die in Borderlands 2?
If Handsome Jack knew what happened in the future, how can he die in Borderlands 2? To be honest with you, Handsome Jack's death makes no sense in the context of the story. I think he just genuinely thought he could beat Fate, and it just didn't work out for him.
Comes for us all at some time.
No, so the way it works is in the pre-sequel, Jack gets an artifact that lets him see into the future, and he starts gaining all the knowledge across all of creation. But this bitch, Lilith, because she doesn't like Jack, and that's literally the reason, she breaks the artifact and brands his face, and that's why he wears the mask.
No, this isn't happening.
Part of the reason Jack probably lost is because he probably couldn't let go of his fucking anger towards, like, the Ball Hunters that screwed him over. But they betrayed him. There was no reason for them to betray him.
So you're saying it was justified?
Absolutely was. So, the thing about the pre-sequel is a lot of people don't like the pre-sequel, but the pre-sequel, from a narrative standpoint, is a really good game, because, so in Borderlands 2, you get hints that Jack wasn't always a psychopathic murderer, but you don't really understand how big of a difference Jack
Is Handsome
was
Jack a hero or a villain?
until you play the
Ames has a
pre-sequel.
pacemaker.
Because when
It
you
should
play the
make his
pre-sequel,
cardiac pattern
he's just
fairly
like a
distinct.
regular employee
Use
at
the directional
Hyperion.
microphone
He's
to locate
not, he has no dreams of becoming the big shot or anything like that. He's just trying to live his day to day. And this is after his daughter kills his wife, which gets explored further in the third game. And really, at the end of the day, like, he is a villain. I mean, you could argue, well, I don't know, because to call him a villain's not really fair, because the people who are the heroes of the story are mercenaries and criminals. For all intents and purposes, Jack would be, like, a morally, I think chaotic good is what Jack would fall under, technically.
I've never know how to classify those things when people say that.
It's very hard to clarify that.
Because isn't lawful good they just follow the rules all the time?
Lawful good is they follow the rules all the time. They're upbeat all the time about like they are your straightforward, exactly what you would expect a hero to be like individual.
Oh,
However,
so basically your cookie cutter protagonist.
Yes, your paladins, stuff like that. Chaotic good is they're really fucked up about what they do, but they ultimately are on the side of good. So a good example of this is like a chaotically good character. Let's say they have someone who's immortal, right? Like, they can't kill them. Other characters would try and figure out how to kill the immortal or imprison them forever. A chaotically good character would chop off their limbs, and if the limbs grow back, they would chop them off every day while keeping the person alive. To make sure they don't harm anyone else. They would mutilate that person every day to ensure that this immortal would never be able to harm anyone ever again.
If it really is Ames, he should respond in some way.
What if it's the wrong
Yes,
person?
but it just...
The guards may get suspicious and come running
chaotic
instead. Security could
good
get tighter
instead of
too.
anti-hero.
Try to be sure before you take the risk.
Anti-heroes tend to
Don't
only
call
do
out to a
bad
hostage with
shit
the action button
to,
until you're fairly sure that
people
it's
who
Ames.
directly
If
deserve
you
it.
do
Whereas
make a
chaotic
mistake,
good
switch the
characters
microphone for an AK
might
and get out
just,
of there before a
under
guard gets
weird
suspicious.
circumstances, do whatever
If
they
you're
feel is
discovered inside,
justified,
they'll
as
cut
long
off
as they
your
think
retreat
they're on
and
the side
call
of
in
good, or if they're
reinforcements.
on the side
You
of
won't
good.
make it out of the room. The mission will be over if you're discovered. Don your
The thing about
disguise and look
Handsome
for
Jack
Ames
as a
by
character
reflecting the
is...
enemy's
You would say it's
suspicion.
more the means justify the ends.
I guess like a good way, yes, like a good way of saying it is, let's say there's a dragon that's going to destroy, like, I don't know, let's say destroy a continent. chaotic good character, if they let's say like you could sacrifice a village and you could kill the dragon. The other characters have an issue with that. A chaotic good character would kill everyone in that village if it meant saving the rest of everyone else. Because even though killing those people is wrong, they are ultimately doing it for a good reason, and they would not give a flying fuck about it.
Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
Basically, the way D&D spectrums work, because that's where it all comes from. It comes from D&D. It's morally good, morally gray, morally evil, but the alignment afterwards of the chaotic is what matters for how the character's supposed to be like acting, like, or what his actions are supposed to lead towards, if that makes sense.
Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
Handsome Jack
Handsome
versus
vs.
Zinniac?
Borderlands vs. Saints Row.
Ooh, okay.
You're Ames, aren't you?
Fuck, I think. Does Jack get the Eye of Helios or no? Or like, what does Jack get? Does Jack get like a full arsenal, or what's the situation here with Jack?
Must be Ames.
Because that's gonna depend heavily on what Jack gets.
Keep still and listen to me. I'm not a terrorist. I got in here using one of their uniforms. I'm taking off the tape. Stay quiet.
Who told you about me?
An informer calling himself Mr. X, dressed like a ninja.
I see. Take this thing off me, will you?
Both character have everything.
I'm Richard Ames.
Secret Service?
Both
No,
characters
I was
have
sent in by
everything?
the Lali Lule Lo, just like you.
What?
If both characters have everything, then
Where the president is.
the only way Zinniac can win
We have
in
little
that
time, so I'll be
matchup
brief. How about
is
switching to
if
telecommunications
Zinniac uses
first?
time travel to kill Jack earlier on.
Right,
But I
science beats talk when
don't
it comes to
think
safety.
that works.
You wouldn't be able to scale him to Johnny Gat, would you?
Zinniac? No. Okay, so physically he's technically stronger than Gat.
Right here.
What,
Do you
even
really know
in
where the
Gat,
president is?
even in Gat
Almost
out of hell?
certainly. He was moved to the first floor of
No,
Shell
no,
2's
you would not
core
be able to
section.
scale. No,
First
that one, no.
floor, the core of Shell 2. Is he still
Is he
there?
able to scale
I
Zinniac
can't
to
get a
anything that
response.
happens in the
You
virtual
don't
world?
think he's been like the
Or
other
you say
yes.
hostages?
Yes, he would have.
Hostages
He would
killed in
scale the
retaliation
virtual.
after the SEAL 10
Like,
disaster,
if we're
remember?
talking like the universe, like creating those like
No, I just mean
Regardless
like
of what they do to
things that
other
can be done
hostages,
in it
they
by
won't
the
touch the
president.
president.
What makes
Yes,
you so sure?
because the
The
president
case.
gets
You mean the nuclear
power
button
armor
they
at the end of
Right,
the game
and the case
that gives
won't
him
do a
all
thing
the
by itself.
powers and
That
stats
case may
that he
Design
has in
that scale
digital
to
ones.
equal boss.
Of a weapons failsafe system. The password is nothing less than the physiological data of the U.S. president.
Physiological data.
The president's own vital signs, heartbeat, brainwave pattern, blood pressure, and so on are constantly
Did he have
monitored
scale
and
equal boss?
relayed by his internal
So,
nanomachines. This
Zinniac
information,
is
along with the
comparable to
DNA pattern, serve
But
as a
it
biometric
wouldn't
password,
matter
unbreakable even
because
by the
in this
latest parallel
scenario,
processor
if we're giving
supercomputers.
Jack
The password
everything,
entry itself cannot be
that's
performed
going to give him
unless
access to two
brainwave patterns and
sirens,
heartbeats
along
fall
with the
within
fact
normal
that Jack
parameters,
himself
rendering
probably
chemical and other
scales
forms of
above
coercion
whatever they can
impractical.
do in Saints Row.
In other words, the login must be made of the president's own free will. As a failsafe, the input must also be reconfirmed hourly, even after the initial login.
That's
If a
also
valid confirmation is
that's
not
also
forthcoming, the
assuming
system will
that we're
automatically
only
cancel
giving
the
Jack the
login.
shit
And that's
in
why they can't harm
that
the president.
made it to
At least until
Pandora.
the bird flies.
Because that's
Is there
not
really a
including the
new
handsome
model of
Jack
Metal
Pop.
Gear here?
That's not
Absolutely.
including
The black case
the
serves as the
fucking
law's key to
AI
Metal
from
Gear as
Tales
well.
from the Borderlands.
Why would they hide Metal Gear in an offshore plant?
Haven't they told you
Handsome
anything?
Jack's one of those funny characters because,
thing was
so not only does he die in the second
the
game,
tanker accident that
but
caused it, everything.
the
The big
AI that
shell
you
was
make
built
tell from the
specifically for the
Borderlands
development of a new
survives
Metal
and
Gear
is stuck
model.
inside an
The inspection tour
SMG
was
in
to
the
check its
third game.
progress.
But
What's
every
going
time
on
you pick it
around
up,
here?
it talks to you, and half of its quotes are literally Jack jerking himself off at the idea that he was right about everything he was saying.
That's him?
Really?
Use the microphone to listen in.
So, part of the reason Jack does what he does is to control the bandits and the crime spreading across the galaxy.
That man is dead.
When you kill Jack,
Do you
none
think
of the other
Zyniak had better
corporations
army
care
than
enough
Jack?
to even try that.
Did he betray us?
So what ends up happening is the antagonists from the third game show up, and they have criminals from all over the galaxy under their command to take over the galaxy. And if you pick up the Jack SMG,
We can't discount the
Jack
possibility.
will literally say,
Especially with that
"Oh,
intruder
that's
still
crazy.
at large."
Who could have imagined that all the criminals across this entire fucking galaxy were going to
know
come
more
together
about those
and
suits than I
actually
do.
fucking kill people or like try and destroy everything? If only someone had the foresight to deal with that. What a crazy idea. Something along those lines. I will say probably the best album
System
in
for the
Borderlands is
contaminated
just
water has
Jack,
been
because
damaged.
whoever wrote
The
that
water
was
being
just having
drawn
like
in is overflowing,
the
and
most
the lower
fun.
block of the central
Do you think
section is
Zinniac is a
flooded.
better army than Jack? No, because Jack's army is endless and Zinniac's isn't.
The Simtex and IR sensors are already in place.
I wouldn't mind finding a matchup for the boss or Johnny. But the best I've found for the boss is the online protagonist for GTA 5.
His work is done after that.
Make sure you keep him alive.
I feel like just anything involving GTA just immediately just goes in the favor of the boss. I just feel like with the fourth game, unless like GTA has some like real.
Oh no, it would be like vehicles and weapons that would be carrying the protagonist.
Took care of everything.
Because GTA 5 has some disgusting weapons.
I feel like that's gonna go down to speed too, yeah. But yeah, no. Jack's army is endless, Zinniac's isn't, and that's not a joke. So, Hyperion, and this is why it's really stupid that Jack died, but you know, I guess canonically they didn't want to keep him around. Hyperion owns the respawn ports.
I read the case file for Shadow Moses, by the way.
You have to pay Hyperion
I know
to
that
resurrect
Ninja
you
is
from
not
the
one
dead.
of my men.
How meaningful you make that
And that
sound.
they can't be
Sergei was
acknowledged
still
throughout the
alive.
games.
If the old man were still
Because
alive, I wouldn't need
Hyperion
to
is
take
the only
orders from you.
corporation
Olga,
to have successfully
Sergei was my
completed
best friend.
Interstruct
If you
technology.
sell us out,
They
I'll
can
kill you
take
myself.
digital
Listen,
information
daughter of Sergei.
and
Don't
manifest
ever let
it
me
into
see your gun
reality.
pointed at me again.
If you wish, I'll put a bullet in your back instead.
I
And
took
to
you both in
clarify, I
when no
think
one
the
else
only
would.
downside
You
to being
think
to
any
like
government
being
would have
visually
you as
reconstructed
irregulars
on
in this political
occasion,
climate?
you lose like a
Worst
few
kind
inches
of
of
wet
height.
works, maybe. But even that's doubtful. I recommend against switching
It's
cabs.
not a common
You've
occurrence,
nowhere
but I
left
think
to
the main
go.
drawback to the resurrection was that the devices mentioned at one point that you may feel smaller than you did last time.
I don't imagine if the game clarifies that it wasn't talking about physical height, it was talking about the length of
Happening
dick.
again.
This damn
That's
right
it.
arm.
We've been having fucking ratings here. This is bullshit.
It's almost as if it's having its revenge.
How much do you
If
think
you
we
want to
spent
play
on that arm
Borderlands
in
on
Leon?
stream,
The
Borderlands
best
is
transplant
not fun by
surgery team in
yourself.
the
It's one of
world.
those games you have to play with someone else, otherwise it just gets fucking stale real quickly.
I would play with you, but I know nothing about Borderlands, and I don't even know if it's cheap or if I can even like cross-platform it. Well, you play on the
The
computer.
incidents are becoming more frequent.
I doubt you
Maybe
can
that
cross-platform
man's
it,
presence.
and I doubt you don't
I
have a
leave
new
this
computer.
place in
you
your
have a
hands.
computer.
I
No,
have the intruder
I have
to
my
take care of.
the one I use for editing, but that probably needs like a stronger processor or something.
Well, that's what
Is
I'm
that
gonna
really
say. 'Cause, like, depending on
Solid
how new
Snake?
your computer is,
That's what he
you wouldn't be
claims.
able to play the new Borderlands
I thought Snake
games,
was
but you
dead.
might be able to play
Solid
1
Snake did
through
die.
3 sequels.
But he's also here in the shell. Either he survived or there are 2 of them.
2 of them?
I'll take a look into it and see if there's any crossplay or if there's anything going on with like PlayStation. Because my brother's not here all that often, so I should be able to borrow his PlayStation
What
again.
did you manage to catch?
I would have to go buy a new controller for PlayStation. I'd have to go buy a fucking
You said
a
the
headset
password entry into the
PlayStation.
black case
Unless we
had
just
to
talk
be
on
made
Discord
by the
and just
president
play, like,
willingly.
on
That's
PlayStation.
right.
So this means the president is cooperating
I
with
wouldn't.
them.
I don't mind doing that, but the reason why I don't talk with the controller
Probably
to
tired of
you
being a
is
puppet,
because
but
we
it
tried
wasn't a
doing
smart
that,
move to betray us.
but for some reason the
We're
recording
running out
wouldn't
of
pick up
time.
Discord
They
audio.
will fire a nuke.
Well, no,
You know what
that's
you need
fine.
to do
That's
before
fine.
then.
I'm just
Fire
thinking
the
like the
nuke,
options
but it's
here.
nowhere close to
Because
the
like
ransom deadline.
you're probably the only
Ransom?
guy to be able to play it with
$30 billion
consistently
in
enough to
cash.
justify
What are
trying
you
it.
babbling about? The nuclear strike is not a
The only
threat.
other thing that
It's
I
been
want
the
to try
objective all
soon
along.
is
They plan to slaughter
re-downloading
millions of
one of
people.
the
No, a high
re-downloading one of the WWE games and doing that
Total
Monday bet
disruption
again.
of electronic
But this time we'll
equipment
have.
caused by
What I'll do
EMMA
is
pulse.
I'll get like
Answer.
and I'll get an online program to
goes
choose
off
the
within the
rosters for
atmosphere.
us.
The result is an electromagnetic pulse of
Are
up
you
to
gonna be
50
okay with
billion
this, Kyle?
megawatts.
No,
The
I want my
EMMA
revenge.
field can reach tens of
Dude, you have
thousands
no
of
idea.
volts per
Dude,
meter,
I'm
and
still
most
upset because the
electronic
Great
equipment will
Khali
be
should have
toast in
fucking
an instant.
destroyed the Rock.
If one of the
I
key
was
movers
winning that
of the
entire
world
match.
economy
How is that
stops
possible?
functioning, it could mean the beginning of a global depression.
In your
But that
opinion,
isn't their aim.
which one was
What
worse?
they
Rey
plan to do is
Mysterio coming back for the win, or the Great
pull it
Khali losing
offline
against the
and turn
Rock?
it
Which
into
one
some
was
Bro,
worse?
kind of a
both of those hurt
Hence,
because
Sons of
Red
Liberty, I suppose.
Hart was whooping the dog shit out of Rey Mysterio the entire fight, and you just happened to throw me down as soon as I was about to rip the belt off the fucking ladder. You fucking midget.
It's a security card. You'll be able to unlock doors of up to level 3 security. Use it to get to Shell 2.
I mean, I'm down to bet
Take care
again.
of the
Just like, I
president
just need to
before
make
they
sure
lost
you're
the
okay after
Bro,
what happened last time.
that Great Khali, dude. Even you admitted that the Great Khali match was a fucking raw. That I got.
He's
I
coming
got.
here. Pick up your
That
AK.
was stolen from me.
I agree. I don't understand why the Great Khali didn't just slap him in there.
Like,
Oh, that's fucking good.
literally ragdolling you around the entire match. The Great Khali, just as he is in real life, dumb as dog shit, could not put someone into a fucking casket.
Can Johnny get scaled to the boss? So this is where Saints Row, and this will be my last question before I take off for a night. It's already about to be 3:20.
Yeah. Whatever happens with Ocelot here, I'm probably gonna end
He's
it
coming
too.
here.
This is where Saints Row is kind of weird. So technically, yes, the boss should scale to Johnny, but Saints Row makes it clear that Johnny's supposed to be more dangerous than the boss.
What do you think you're doing?
I asked him to remove these.
So I'm gonna say he does scale, but technically Johnny's stronger than the boss.
That the DIA
because
turned
Zeniac
out
was
second-rate
convinced
liars.
that Johnny.
What are you talking about?
No need for denials. We know what you are, Colonel Ames.
Destroy the Zeniac Empire.
They knew that the president was planning to betray them. So they sent you in to keep tabs on him. Am I right?
You.
Sorry, Colonel. You failed to carry out your duties.
You'll never escape the Lali Lulelo.
Is that so? What the?
You tricked me.
You'll never see Lolly Lule Low when this man doesn't realize that Ocelot is the Lolly Lule Low.
Kicks the body. Little do you know, I am the
which
gun
team
of the
are you
Patriot.
Show me your face. You know.
Puts his hand on Raiden, and you're the son of the Patriot.
He is not one of mine.
Identify yourself. We meet at last.
What?
I was like having like a Vietnam flashback, whether or not I forgot that if that happened or not, and I was gonna fucking laugh if he did.
But you died.
So, do you think there's a scenario where he dodges the blade this time because he remembers the sound? Would that kill him along fucking Fox or whatever?
So, I'm gonna say no, and I'm gonna say no for a specific reason, because when you find out who's underneath the mask, I think you'll have a change of opinion.
Oh, no. I understand that, but like the suit's still the same suit. It still amplifies the person regardless.
Colonel, Ames is dead. Looked like a heart attack.
Unless they confirm it's not the same suit or it's not a similar type of suit, but I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be the same suit regardless. For like,
I'm sure it's a muscle suit. I think that's what it is, because I think the first generation of cyborgs were muscle
I've also been told
suits.
that the nuclear strike was what the terrorists were after from the start, not the $30 billion.
Yeah, because you get that later on in the game, and I think that's what what's face has. The president.
I'm not keeping back
But yeah.
anything. It's not as though I'm told all the facts either.
Go ahead and sleep. Always a pleasure, and you all have yourselves a nice night. I'll see you guys later.
Very
Peace.
well.
Our
Talk to you later.
priority should be with the
After this
president right
cutscene's
now.
finished,
We
we'll
can
probably
take
be
it
ending
that
it,
they've
boys.
completed the password entry and are preparing Metal Gear for nuclear strike. Get to the president as soon as possible.
But the president is
Do
cooperating.
Johnny Gat keep power from Saints Row 4?
But it's also true that they're about to get rid of the president. There's something else going
Does
on
Johnny
here,
Gat
and the
keep the powers
president
from
may be
Saints
able
Row
to tell
4?
you what it is when you see him in person.
I haven't been through Saints Row recent enough to give you a yes or no to that,
to
sorry.
rescue the president before then.
Jack, I agree with the Colonel. You need to protect the President for now.
All right.
Jack, is that you?
Rose.
So, have you decided to talk yet?
Nope.
That's too bad.
Why are you so interested in me all of a sudden?
Because I'm curious. More so than before. Does it really bother you that much?
There must be some things you don't want to say.
Like what?
You know, those things you don't want to say.
Let's see. Things you don't want to say. Like that you've been married before? That you're 80 years old? That you used to be a woman?
Rose.
What exactly is it you won't tell me? Do you think I'd hate you if I knew? Do you really have that little faith in me?
No, it's nothing like that.
Then what is it?
It's...
It really bothers me. The fact that there's a side of you I don't know. Sometimes I just can't help myself.
You've got me right now. Isn't that enough?
No, it's not. I'm sorry. I know I'm being greedy, but it's just not enough.
Women.
What can I do for you, Jack?
Always save twice, just in case.
Jack, have you remembered what day it is tomorrow?
No.
I see.
You said you had something you wanted to talk to me about? What was it?
We'll talk about it tomorrow.
Why does it have to be tomorrow?
So I can build up enough courage first. And so you won't run away.
I would never do something like that.
Liar. Every time I want to talk about something, you suddenly remember that you have some work you have to do, or you get a stomachache.
Hey, that's not...
You know it's true. What are you so afraid of?
I'm not afraid of anything, and I won't try to run away.
Is that so? Well then, we'll talk tomorrow.
Yeah,
So you have to come back, okay?
I know.
Alright, thank you everyone for sticking around for the Metal Gear Solid 2 stream. Yeah, sorry this one wasn't very chatty. Didn't have many questions, and I didn't have many updates to give, unfortunately. But with that being said, I'll see you all on Sunday as we are probably about to finish Tales of Grace's F.